Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Ronni Kenoian, Manager of Marketing and E-Commerce at Insure My Trip. Thank you for joining us, Ronni.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
These are difficult times for would-be travelers and for their destinations, fears of the coronavirus. Give us an overview of what that means for the travel insurance business.
I think the most important thing to know is that you have options. Whether you booked your trip and bought your travel insurance prior to the coronavirus being a foreseen event, which we are working off the date of January 21st, it varies. So there's a lot of, if you're on either side of January 21st, you have to know a lot of different things, right? So if you purchased before January 21st, you most likely have trip cancellation coverage. Not if you're scared of traveling, because no travel insurance is going to cover cancellation due to fear of travel, except if you have the additional benefit, which is called cancel for any reason. And this can be added to various comprehensive plans to give you that cushion of you wanted to cancel because you were scared to travel. If you had purchased your travel insurance plan after January 21st, cancel for any reason is your only option to have trip cancellation coverage due to corona.
Describe for us what InsureMyTrip.com does.
We are the leading travel insurance comparison site, and what we do and have been doing for 20 years is we take the top travel insurance providers in the United States and some parts of Canada, and we allow a user to go through, enter all their trip details that are unique to them and their trip, and then they get a quote from us, and they can do various things on that quote. We have recommendation based off of our machine learning smart recommendation engine that would offer up some great options for travel insurance. They can also compare different plans, the ones we recommended against the ones we didn't, or maybe travel medical, and then purchase that plan right with us. Now, there's a benefit from purchasing with travel insurance with Insure My Trip, because what we have is an anytime advocate group, which I think is important to talk about in regards to corona as well. So if you purchase from Insure My Trip, we have an anytime advocates group, which is a group of licensed travel insurance representatives that will help you before, during, and after your trip if you have any kind of claims concerns. That is something that, if you buy direct from a provider or if you buy from one of our competitors, they don't have that. What we also do is if you put in a claim with a provider and you were maybe denied, what we'll do is walk through it with you to maybe understand why you were denied and also advocate for you on your behalf to the provider to see if we can get it reversed.
I understand that over the weekend there was an increase of 160% in visits to your website.
Yes, when we're looking at the numbers year over year, the last 7 days have been incredible for us in regards to statistics on how many people are coming to the site. And they're not all coming to purchase, but they're coming to learn about travel insurance, which I think is excellent. And in regards specifically to corona, I think it's getting consumers more aware of travel insurance through this concern, which we really do like, because we don't want somebody to purchase travel insurance that doesn't understand travel insurance. We want to make sure that they do understand what they're buying.
And would it typically cover what people purchase, airfare, hotels, rental cars, etc.?
Yeah, so it depends on the amount of trip costs, prepaid, non-refundable trip costs that you add into the quote. So for some benefits, you have to include 100% of your prepaid non-refundable, which could include your flights and can include hotel and also rental car, like you said. It could also include cruise, excursions, tours that you scheduled. All of that should go in there as well.
So what should people know? People may be concerned today about the virus, but wondering, is this going to affect my travel plans for the summer? Should I go ahead and book and just buy insurance, or for the fall or even the winter?
Yes, I'm in a very similar position. I mean, we sell travel insurance. We're also travelers here, so I'm traveling in May and very aware of, how coronavirus can continue and what it's going to, trying to figure out what it's going to look like in the summer. That's a legitimate concern. I would say if you're booking travel now, buy travel insurance exactly the day that you put your first booking down. That's going to give you the most benefit. And if you're concerned about trip cancellation due to coronavirus, you really need to get a plan that has cancel for any reason benefit. Now, I say do it the day you put your first booking down because cancel for any reason is only available to travelers in a certain window, and that window is 10 to 21 days from the first day you put your payment down. If you already have travel booked and you maybe do or don't have a travel insurance plan, we're recommending that you contact your travel suppliers directly. A lot of travel suppliers are very sensitive to what's happening with coronavirus, and they are offering different deals and changes in itinerary or changes in dates. So that should always be a traveler's first stop if they're concerned about coronavirus.
Is travel insurance getting more expensive because of this?
No, we haven't seen any increases in rating. The plans are more expensive when you add a cancel for any reason option on top of it.
For more information, where should people go?
We want people to call us directly if they have any questions. They can go to insuremytrip.com, and there's a link right at the top of the page that will drive them deeper into our site. We have a setup on our site that tells you everything you need to know about the coronavirus. It links out to the CDC. It tells you what's happening now, and it also tells you what's happening with travel insurance right now and how you can get coverage and what coverage options are the best.
Ronni Kenoian, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thank you so much.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C. Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C. Crane.